kind of work more straight off of this. Dan went a little bit brighter. That's okay. Let's just say for hypothetical reasons that he actually shot it this bright, which would be the normal of what most photographers would shoot it like, right? They would shoot it just clean and bright and what it needs to be and so forth. You see everything, blah, blah, blah. All right. So let's say you shot it like that and somehow you still needed to bring in darkness to it, right? There's a lot of different ways to do it. I'm going to show you one technique that I like to use a lot. It's just kind of a cheat code, I feel, that I've used for doing this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the cutout that we did. I'm going to duplicate the cutout. I'm going to go to filter and I'm going to go to camera raw. All right. I guess for one reason you couldn't do this back in the day because the early Photoshop when Camera Raw first started, Camera Raw wasn't a filter, so you couldn't go back into Camera Raw. But now you can. Anyway.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah. So basically, I go to Camera Raw, I go down to Effects, and I go to Vignette. And I'm going to literally just make the vignette as dark as it goes. I'm just going to put a whole vignette around it and see what it did. It created almost a natural lighting source around her. I'm gonna hit OK. All right. I'm going to create the mask, duplicate the mask. Let's take the opacity back a little bit because it's a little too dark. And then all I'm going to do is just literally, once again, make sure the brush is on the opposite color of the mask. And I'm going to paint in the mask. And once again, just hitting the spots where we want the darks. Remember, the light's right here, so most of the light source is coming from here. And we're just going to darken. Around. See that?